chains that bind me. Happiness will find me. Leave the past behind me. Today my life begins a whole new world.
Hi, nice to meet you again. I hope you've had a great few days and everything's going good for you, and you've been practicing the positiveness in all aspects of your life. We're carrying on from where we left off, which is, if I can remember which page. So we did that one, look for children. Yeah, so we're on the heading of innocence, because the other day we did look to the children. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to look at innocence. What did you want to do when you were young and still that child? Can you remember what it was? Have you achieved what you wanted or imagined you would? Are you happy? Or did you not end up where you imagined or you planned you'd be? Look back and remember who you were when you were a child. Get back to that part of you that's still there if you look underneath the everyday things of life that can weigh us down or load on top of us. We are still those children we used to be. We just need to find the child within each of us and get some innocence back. See things in our lives from a different, fresh perspective. Look through our eyes from the child's point of view. What do you see? Are you happy? Are you content? What would you keep? This child within you can find the right path, especially for you. So be that child for a moment and review your life up to the present moment. What will you keep? What will you change? What will you do? And what will you need? Let's make it happen. So that, all of that section is about innocence from being a child. And obviously, a bit like the other day when we look to the children, because they look at the world in a different way. This is exactly the same thing, but in this way we're looking at the innocence of children. So when you were young, fresh, just born, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're really innocent then. And you've got to think about what you wanted to do when you were young and how you looked at the world, like we said before. So if you can remember and get in contact with that part of you, you can feel what it was like to be that child. And you want to get that feeling again, that wonder, that magic. That it's really special when you're a child. And that's why everyone always smiles when they see children around. How can you but not smile through their innocence? It's like wondrous to watch them. So we need to get within and find our innocence as well, which is all there underneath everything. Are you happy? Are you happy where you are? Maybe you should do a list of, are you happy? Are you not happy? Are you content? What do you want to change about your life? So it's more simple, like when you're a child and innocent. So really, that's it really. Just getting in contact with the inner child and that innocence, and just really have a look back at your life so far up to the present day, and if there is anything you want to change or want to do different so that you can find the right path for you again. So we'll carry on now to together strength. That's the next heading. Try not to isolate yourself and let people around you into your life so that you are not on your own all the time. The company of others is so good. Being connected feels great. Talking about your life and listening to others talk about their lives, this is what will help you to develop as a person. Talk to your friends, acquaintances and family. This can be a great way to have fresh ideas and inspiration to move forward with your life. Maybe finding the encouragement that you need to start a fresh project you have had in mind, or bring forth new ideas into your life. Sometimes by working with someone, this will give you strength and confidence to make things happen. Because obviously sometimes when you're on your own, you don't have enough confidence, or you think, nah, I'm not going to do that. But if you talk to someone, they'll be like, yeah, you can do it. They give you that confidence. You can do anything. And that usually we speak to someone, they'll be like, just have a go. And you'd be like, okay, then I will have a go. And that's what you want. You want people to encourage you. And hopefully you can encourage other people as well. Sometimes by working with someone, this will give you strength and confidence to make things happen, which if you're doing on your own, maybe you would feel unsure of. Working as a team and this collective feeling of belonging is great when you're all working towards something together. So maybe you could, you know, get a friend or someone you know and say, do you fancy doing this? Do you want to go here with me? Can we do this together? Do you fancy going anywhere together? Because if you're on your own, you probably, sometimes you don't want to do it, or you don't want to start a new club on your own. But if you ask somebody, or even the neighbour, do you want to go here with me up the road? It's just up the road from you. I mean, and if you haven't got a car, you know, someone that's got a car, you know, you could invite them to go with you and then, you know, give them a bit of money for petrol. I'm sure if they really fancy doing it, obviously they'd be driving, wouldn't they? We can also feel lonely when we're on our own, so we can't forget that. So, of course, it's lovely to have company of others in our life, to share love and to give strength and confidence to each other. To be happy, we need to communicate with each other and enjoy each other's company. Life is all about sharing and bringing the best of each other out in the open. So please encourage everyone you meet to be the best they can be, and encourage yourself to do the same. So again, all this together strength is really important, like I mentioned earlier, about being connected, not isolating yourself, making sure you get out and about, even if it's just for a walk, to bump into someone and say hello, or even going to the shops. You meet people, don't you? You get out of the house, it makes you feel better. And also it does inspire you when you're around people. People inspire you, you inspire them, and you know, it's that connection of how you can help each other become better just by being in each other's company. And the other thing to do as well is when you're with people, make sure you're focused on them and you give them your all. Not be like in your mind thinking of something else while they're talking to you, because they probably know you're not listening properly, because I'm focused now on you. You know I'm focused on you and I'm thinking about you and I'm talking to you. But if I'm doing this and you're talking, I'm like, say my eyes are going around, I'm thinking about something else, I'm not looking at you, I'm not focused, I'm not acknowledging what you say. You know, so they're not going to give their all to you because you're not giving your all to them. So just be in the moment with the person you meet, whoever it is, family, friend, neighbour, someone you don't even know. You give them all your attention. You know, smile, eye contact, support, ask how they are, ask what they're doing, and actually listen, and then the same for you. And this will be a fantastic way of doing things. If you don't do it, which I'm sure you do, but just in case you don't, you might not realise you're doing it. Just be more aware of yourself, in yourself, of how you're acting when you meet everybody. Being in that moment again, not drifting to the past, the future, what's going on at the moment all day. Just be in that moment. You'll get so much more done and you'll connect with people better. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. So we're on page 18 next. And I hope you have some amazing few days until I see you again. I'd like to send my love and light to you. I'm going to read my poem now that I wrote at the back of the book. Look, I will help you. Be love. If we are but a breeze on the wind, let us float to where we need to be. Open our eyes so we can see. If we are stars shining bright, let us shine the brightest we can, so that we are full of light. If we are a note in a musical, let us be clear and sweet to the ear, so that everyone is able to hear. And if we are a soul who's on a journey, let us walk with love and be love. So have an amazing day, evening, and until we meet again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you like the videos. Comment. I'd love for you to comment and I'll message back. Thank you again. Bye.
Thank you for love, thank you for light. You chase away my darkest days.